Have you ever questioned what purpose is? Have you ever heard someone say they feel like they were called to something? In this video, we're going to look at the building blocks that go in to you finding your purpose. The three areas that we're going to look at involve opportunity, what you're good at, and what you enjoy. First of all, we'll look at opportunity. Opportunity is about are we putting ourselves in the right places to create new possibilities. Something that's really important is about building friendships. When you build friendships, when you're part of a community, this will open up different possibilities for you. Included in that is general well-being, where you get to focus on something which is outside of yourself, so you don't overanalyze yourself in a negative way. Being part of a community is great for the positive feedback. There's different aspects with community. One of them is about generosity. When you are generous to others and help others, then that has a positive impact on you because you feel like you're doing some good and you provide value to others and you feel the value that you are providing. And so this is elements with opportunity that build purpose. And there are different contexts where you can find community. In a non-religious context, you might have chess clubs, you might have martial arts, boxing gyms, many different locations. For a religious person, they would find community at places of worship. Whatever your background, you have opportunities to find community. By finding those opportunities, you will make opportunities because people will want to involve you in things that they're doing, and you'll get the opportunity to involve them in what you're doing. The next area that we're going to discuss is what it is you're good at. When you find things that you are good at, you provide the opportunity to actually build skills. And by building skills, you're able to do things that provide value to yourself and value to others. In the midst of finding things that you are good at, you get to discover more good things about yourself. You get to find those things that you like, those things that you want to pursue. And as you pursue things that you're good at, then you will increase your sense of purposefulness. And by bringing your skills into a community context, you can build up communities, you can help others, you can grow in context in your career. There are many ways that you can use what you are good at. And the thing is, you can start today because you already have things that you are good at. And even if you don't feel like there's something that you are good at, there is something that you are good at. And by discovering that, that will help you with having a sense and understanding of your purpose. Next, we're going to talk about what you enjoy. Enjoyment is a big part of purpose. You can sometimes have things that you're good at, but whilst you may be good at them, you might not enjoy them. And in life, there are things that need to be done that aren't enjoyable. However, when the balance of the things that aren't enjoyable with the things that are enjoyable are not aligned, where you have more things that are not enjoyable, then you will find it a very difficult situation. And that's when you can be in a state of powerlessness. You can feel like you don't have purpose. And so this is why doing things you enjoy is important, because as you find those things you enjoy, as you build into your life skills, as you build in knowledge, as you personally develop, you will grow and you will find purpose in that. Another aspect of purpose that we need to discuss is both how and why. Why is really important, because we need to understand why we think things, why we do things, why something is important, why it's not important, because that is central to setting our direction. The how is also important, because that's going to give you the means and the method to fulfill the why. And so how acts as a bridge to fulfilling your purpose. And by doing these things, I have had many clear times where I've set multiple goals and had great fulfillment in my life because I've been very clear on my purpose. I believe that with these three areas, taking the opportunities, doing what you're good at, doing things that you enjoy, you will find purpose in your life. Birds of a feather, let's grow together.